It is 8 o'clock. It can only mean one thing. We are live on the book. What's up, everybody?
What's up?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, here, let me show all the comics real quick.
What's going on?
Princess Ashley, where's your video?
I don't know. Oh, technology.
Yes.
Mm.
We all here.
Mm.
I can start your video if you
Start
want.
my video. There we go.
Whoa.
Oh, go ahead. Start it. Start
You
it.
have master
Can I?
control over everything.
I
Start it.
know, isn't it
I
scary?
didn't realize you were just muting us all.
Yeah.
There I am.
Hey! All right, guys. It is 8 o'clock on a Tuesday, which can only mean one thing. It's
Great.
time for GT's Comedy Showcase. Real quick, here, let me take the spotlight. So, make sure I got everything here. Don't you love technology? It's so much fun. All right. Let me close this window. Aw. All right. Cool. So, what is up, everybody? You're looking live at the second edition of GT's Bedroom Comedy Showcase, coming to you tonight from Clayton, North Carolina. I'm so excited to be doing this again. I can't wait. Thank you so much for tuning in or streaming in or whatever the hell it is. I'm not really sure anymore. Just a reminder, we want this show to be as interactive as possible, all right? So don't hesitate to comment on the show as you watch it. We love to get shout outs to the funny comments and totally publicly shame all the shitty comments. So up your game, all right? Either way, it's going to be fun for us. We're going to let a few more people join us. Hey, we're already up to 25. Doing good, everybody. Maybe I'll start with a few impressions. You guys like impressions? Doesn't matter if you do or not. I'm going to do them twice. All right. First one is it's a new character I'm working on. All right. It's called the Zoom Comic with Technical Difficulties. Zoom Comic. Hey, what's up, everybody? 23 and me, and that bad at directions.
Hey, Matt. Hey,
Sperm
Matt.
sample.
Hey, Matt.
So it
I think
turns
you're
out,
having some trouble. I think you're having some problems with your mic.
no, that's part of the bid, Ashley. But thank you.
I know that was. I was joining in on your bit with you.
It was good. That was great.
Oh,
That was me last week.
I was trying to.
Yeah, exactly.
With you. I was
So,
trying
all right, maybe impressions aren't my thing. I get it. All right. Hey, real quick though, let me remind everybody, tomorrow, a friend of mine named Jacob Rice is doing a roast battle. I just want to show you guys. He's doing a roast battle 8 o'clock. Oh, excuse me. 8 o'clock tomorrow, right here on his Instagram, @SomeJake. Take a look at these comics. How about that? We got some great comics coming your way tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. It'll be Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. First round starts tomorrow. Instagram @SomeJake. I'm actually going to be the bracketology correspondent. So what could go right? Am I right? Anyway, all right. Let's check in with our comics one more time. We all feeling good, looking good. Looks like we got a lot of stills going up, but hey, that's fine. They're all backstage in the green room, staying a comfortable distance away from these shitty jokes. So get ready. I love Bobos. That's great. Get ready to see them in just a few moments. Hey, all right, guys. Tell you what. Let's go ahead and start the show because we have 23 viewers. It's going to go up. But we also have 9 very talented comics coming your way. We got a great show for you guys tonight. Aerosmith and Pearl Jam are here. Wait. What? You couldn't even get Van Halen? Real? All right, what about old guy fashioning a kayak out of a log? Oh, sorry to hear that. Rip Taylor, is he even still alive? All right, so we'll have some special guests coming your way. But right now, comics, please go ahead, mute your mics. We're gonna kick things off here as soon as I press this little button. So everybody, grab another drink. It's time to do that thing again. Everybody, kick back, relax, feel like a kid again, because our comedy showcase starts right now.
From GT's bedroom in Clayton, North Carolina,
It's GT's Bedroom Comedy Showcase. Tonight, comedians Miles Patton, Ashley Preston, Jeremy Isid, Haru Patel, Amir S.H., Bobo Delicious, Alex Mashenko, Janine Slaughter, and Matt White, with Gerald Thomas and the Stuffed Animal All-Stars. Now, here's your host, Matthew Ford. Hey, how is everybody doing tonight? Good? Hey, thank you guys so much for watching. We have an amazing show for you guys tonight. We're coming to you live from my son GT's bedroom. Unfortunately, he couldn't be with us tonight. He is currently at Mama and Papa's house being spoon-fed dinner. He's 8, by the way. Lots of stuff going on in the news. Let's see. LabCorp changed. It's a North Carolina-based company. They've been granted being spoon-fed dinner. Whoa. He's 8, by the way. Lots of stuff going on in the news. LabCorp today, North Carolina-based company, has been granted special permission to start selling an at-home COVID-19 test kit. Yeah, the test is a nasal swab, but the best part about it is it looks like a total blast to have, right? God, that looks like fun. Hey, have you guys seen this? Have you heard about this? According to Foxy 107.1, which is where I get all my hip-hop news, it looks like Neo and his estranged wife aren't heading for Splitsville like we thought. After filing for divorce from his wife, Crystal Smith, he's had a change of heart, stating, "She got her own thing, that's why I love her. Miss Independent, won't you come and spend a little time?" It's a Neo joke. Come on. And finally, in sports news, the NFL held a virtual mock draft yesterday that was full of technical glitches that caused a lot of complaining from both fans and teams. You know, I started to suspect something wasn't right when the Bengals took this guy as the #1 overall pick. Just saying. All right, that's enough for me. Please welcome me in joining. I know, Miles, I need to start your video and also spotlight you, but please welcome me in joining the first comic to the stage. He's named after my favorite wartime general and my favorite unit of measurement. Guys, please give it up for Miles Patton.
Hello.
Yay.
All right, Miles, you should have, there we go.
There we go. Hello. Hey. Hi. Hey. What's going on? I'm doing pretty rough. Not gonna lie. I don't like being single anymore. Please stop it. Tinder needs to hurry up and get the message and just like send someone to my house at this point. I actually had my eye on this one girl. I thought she was pretty narcissistic though. Cause she was like, she kept saying this one thing like, I'm a dime a dozen. And I thought, you think you're a 10 out of 12? But that confidence just made her so much more attractive. Something about it I couldn't get over. Honestly, I've just gotten over a relationship, and the relationship was cool because like there were times I noticed where like our depression would line up, and it was just so beautiful. Like we'd send each other cute messages. Like she'd be like, "OMG, I want to die," and I'm like, "Me too. Take me with you." And like, cause I'm depressed, but I'm confident. Like I'm optimistic. Like what better mix can you have with depression? All right, maybe optimism isn't great. I feel like I might wake up one day and just be like, you know what? This is the day I jump off the roof. So I probably don't need optimism. Oh, well, we'll figure it out. Let's see what happened recently. So I have these windows that open like right out to the street level of my neighborhood. And I heard these two kids walking. They started talking about Buddha beads. and I misheard them thinking they said booty beads. And I started thinking, what are these 13-year-olds doing with sex toys on their appendages? And then I started thinking, like, did they get it out that drawer that their parents never told them to look in? Like, what are they going to do with it? Do they measure their butt with the booty beads? Is it can't be like the actual booty beads, right? Because they're no. So after 2 hours of overthinking, I was like, oh, they're just religious or fashion experts. Either one. That's it. Yeah, my life is strange, and I want to blame my parents because my dad, like, I'll get some of his traits. Like, he'll be like pretty confident talking to people, and when I finally get comfortable, I'm like, yeah, here we go. Like, hey, I'm the coolest guy in the world. Not really, but he gets angry in a way I could never be. Because like one time he used to drive this paper route, and I went with him one day, and at one point he like delivers the paper, he comes back, opens the door, slams it right back, and says, "Yeah, I bet you can shove anything up your ass." And my first thought was bad. I don't know why. Like what that like we had to drive all the way back home. It was about a 30-minute drive, and that whole way I was just thinking, what could this man possibly fit up his butt? And so I started looking around. I was like, maybe that small family of ducks. Post, the billboard for Powerball money. That man could fit $350 million up his butt. Then he'd be banking out the ass. That's it. That man's a genius. Then I quickly realized how stupid I was and kept that to myself and never told us now. But yeah, my mom, she like she's a fun person. Like I feel like she's the comedian of my parents' generation. So like, I get like a lot of my humor from her, but there are times where like she'll just be so head on focused about something that she'll mispronounce everything in the sentence she's trying to talk about. Like, for example, like we'll be talking about gentrification in America, and she'll be like, "Gender vacation? How you do that? How you take a break from that?" I'm like, "Mom, that's not what that is at all." Or like we'll be talking about Roman numerals, and she'll be like, "Ramen noodles, baby, are you hungry? You want the Oriental? You want the Maruchan? You want the ones from Food Lion with that are like not only 96 cents, right? Because we're trying to save money. You need to be saving money." I'm like, "Mom, I just want to know what Super Bowl this was. I don't need a lecture." Yeah, they are crazy characters. I feel like because of that, like they've kind of molded this awkward kid who like knows how to act in public but not socially, because they're not socially good with people. That's a lie. My dad is. I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm weird. Is my overall point here? So weird that like I ruin relationships for myself. Like, let's say I'm in the club one day and I see this fine little foxy Cleopatra, and my first thought is, woo her, make her yours. And then I realized that's kind of misogynistic, maybe not use that wording, but I'm like, all right, let's break out some dance moves, right? Girls love corny guys who can't dance. And then it works. So she like gives me that. I was like, okay, he's weird. And I'm like, I'm in there. But it's not until she gets right in front of me that I realize I don't know what to say. So I'm like, you like to dance? Of course she likes to dance. She's dancing with you. She's in the club. There's music playing. She's dancing to the music. She's like, oh my God, this is my favorite song. Just 5 minutes before you interrupted her dance. What are you doing, Miles? And before she can say anything, I just kind of back away into the corner and then cry in the club until 2 a.m. Everybody's like wondering, is like, yo, is this guy okay? They're like, yeah, he's just the mascot here. It's Still Life. Yeah, we know we're terrible. But that happens in daily life too. Like I used to work at Food Lion, and this one older lady came through my line. She was like, "Oh, you are such a handsome young man," and I'm like, "Thanks, you too." And I realized that's not what you're supposed to say to older women. And I tried to justify it by like, no, I'm saying if you were a man, you'd be handsome. What? Then I cried in the corner of Food Lion. It's like 2 a.m. We're not even open until 2 a.m. But why? But yeah, that's me. That's Miles. I'm strange. I'm done. That's it. That's my time. Do I have more time? I can do more time. What's the deal with asthma? My name is Miles. I have it. That didn't work out.
Got 1 more minute, Miles.
All right, cool. I like that the new Spider-Man has my name. I don't know which came first. So like I've been low-key trying to plug myself in acting life so that I could be Miles Morales. The only difference he has this speed and strength of a spider, but I have this speed and strength of an asthmatic. So like that's gonna get tricky. I do know Spanish though. I'm not Spanish. I'm just kind of like a poser, so I can holler at Latin women. But what superhero wouldn't? Am I right?
How's that working out for you, Miles?
More like save the day. It makes sense. Happy 421, guys. That's all the time for me. I'm Miles Patton. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Miles. That was hilarious. Give it up, Miles Patton, everybody. So, like I said, my son can't be with us tonight, but filling in for him on the drums is the best $40 I ever spent at the fair, Mr. Gorilla. Why don't you give us something, Mr. Gorilla? He's shy. I mean, maybe next time. I don't know. Man, I gotta say, I enjoy doing this show so much. I'm not sure what I would do if I didn't have a creative outlet like this to look forward to each week. You know? Oh, it seems like there's someone at the front door. All right. Well, hey, while I go check to see who that is, everybody give it up for your next comic, the always bubbly Princess Ashley.
Woo! Oh, Princess.
I think I'm next, maybe? I don't know. Not really sure. Oh, hey, friends. Hello.
Hey, Princess.
Hi. How's everyone doing this evening? Great. Good to see you. I gotcha. Hey, so I'm so glad to be here again. Another full face of makeup. I've got my tiara today because I am a princess. Don't worry about where my kingdom is. I have it. You're welcome. So look, I'm glad to be here at GT's bedroom, doing this Q Life comedy stuff, quarantine life, Q Life. Yes, I know that this is like a really good thing because I put on a bra again, which is a big deal. A big deal. Am I right? Look, so, I hope everybody's been like really productive during their quarantine. I have. So far, so I did my garden. That's it. I've been working and stuff. I've been taking like a bunch of like Zoom meetings and calls. You know, I just been feeling really wild lately, been like unmuting my phone and turning on the camera, surprising people. And they don't want it. I already ended up in my PJs and no bra with the VP on the line, so that was great. But I've had a lot of time on my hands. So I've made some observations. One of those observations is that I can't dance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yep, I know. Like I knew I couldn't dance. I knew that already. I wasn't unaware, but I did not know the degree to which I could not dance. I did not know that I was shaming my ancestors by how poorly I dance. I found out because I was getting dressed the other day. And normally, like, you know, during the week when I would leave, I didn't have time to dance in the mirror. But because my commute is only 30 seconds right now, I had time. So I walked past the mirror and I stopped and I looked and I said, boy, that girl got a flat ass. So right off top, I was like, I'm about to give it to him. So I was in the mirror, just was getting it, was getting it. And, that was when I realized that I was not getting it. I was not getting it at all. I was, and then my sister-in-law the other day, she was trying to get me to learn to do the savage dance. I'm a savage. And I realized that it was more than like a two-step. And I was like, I can't do it. So yeah, it's bad. It's bad. And I was on the dance team in high school. And it makes me wonder if my friends just did put me on the dance team because I was their friends. Because there's no way that I should have been out there. There's just not. But I'm still gonna dance, and y'all are still gonna have to deal with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. And the other thing that I noticed, like when I was home, is that my house is a lot cleaner when I don't live here. You know, like when I'm just running in, and like when I just come and I'm here on the evenings and weekends, it's like clean. But now that I actually live here, I can't keep it clean. Like every morning I wake up and I'm like, whose time was it to do the dishes last night? And then I realized it was me. And I ain't doing. And the days of the week, they're just like running together. Like it was like Monday, and then it was like Monday again, and then it was Friday. Like there's no more weekends. Like I don't know what really the days of the week are basically yesterday, today, and tomorrow. That's all I really know. Like what's the weekend anyway? Oh my goodness, am I perspiring? Y'all see it? Ooh, Jesus. So look, fun story. My nephew just had a birthday. He turned 8, right? And so my brother asked him, you know, with his dinner, I was like, what do you want to drink? He was like, I want one of those special drinks that you and mommy have. So I could call my brother and sister-in-law bad parents, except I do remember when I was about 8 being out with, you know, just with my parents and their friends. And I said, yeah, I'd like a hot toddy. Not really knowing what a hot toddy was. And all the way that my parents' friends kind of looked at them and were like, what are you doing to this child? But that like makes me think about, what if I'm a parent and I'm like a bad parent? Like, what if my kids like cuss at people or spit? Like, what do I do? Or like, what if my kid is like, just like not smart? And not like, you know, I don't understand math smart, but like basic language, doesn't get it. So then I'm like, well, how do I raise a child? Like, how exactly do I raise a child? Does anybody know? I figure I'm gonna be like, you know, there's like a nature parent and a nurture parent. I figure I'm like the nurture parent. We might live in the backseat of the car, but that child is gonna know that I love them. I don't know. I'm not really good with sharing. I haven't had to share for a long time, so I'm not really good with sharing. So I'm thinking like, who's gonna get to eat the food? Because it's gonna be one of us. And I ain't giving it up. And when do we transition from breast milk to ramen? Because I feel like that's where we're gonna go. And kids, they're also kind of gross. Like I have a little nephew, he's like 11 months. And he took a dump and they had to hose him off. I'm just like, I can't do that every day. You know, it's one thing if you do it like once a week, but every day you gotta like shower the child because they took a dump in their clothes. I can't do that. And like, especially like little boys, all they do is talk about butts and farts and poop, and they pee on the floor and they turn into grown men who pee on the floor. I don't know if I want to deal with it. Plus, I'm like, I know I am 27 in my mind, but I'm actually 41. My body tells me that a lot. My body makes a lot of noise, like pop. It's like pop, lock it, drop it, except it's just pop, pop, pop it. It's just like pop, pop. Yeah, yeah, it's like pop, pop. So it's like a bowl of cereal when I stand up. Snap, crackle, pop. Look, so and plus, my body's not in the same like shape it was 20 years ago. The girls are kind of swing low, sweet chariot, and not so high and lifted up anymore. That's cool though. I'm fine with that. But like I'm trying to figure out what I can eat. Like, why can't I eat? Why can't I drink milk?
Hmm.
I just want to have a bowl of Captain Crunch. Not really Captain Crunch. So look, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. All right. I want you to enjoy the rest of the show. Have a good time. Get yourself a bowl of grapes like me.
Woo.
And enjoy yourself. We'll see you soon, okay? All right. Good night. Goodbye. Bye, friends.
Bye.
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 Hello?
Ah,
Hello?
Mayor
Anybody
Coffee.
there? Oh, what is this thing? Is this thing on? What is this, some sort of joke-telling device? Not in my town, no siree. Hello, I'm Mayor Faulkner. Ooh, I shouldn't even be touching this thing. And I am the mayor of the town of Castleberry. And I hereby declare this filthy show to be canceled.
No.
Oh, sorry.
No.
Oh, I'm going to tell a filthy joke. Nothing
No.
about this show complies with CDC guidelines for running a nice, clean comedy show club.
Oh no.
There's no gloves, no sanitation, no condoms on the mic. Even the punchlines aren't 6 feet away from each other. Well, while I obtain a permit to shut this place down, let's give it up for our next comic, Mr. Jeremy Isaac.
Thank you. Thank you, Matthew Ford, for organizing this. I know it's a lot of work. Princess Ashley, you worried about how your kids are going to turn out? That's why you have multiple children, okay? You're going to have a dumb one. You're going to have a crazy one. You hope, things shake out. You might get a smart, nice one in there, okay? That's how it worked out for me.
Can I have some money to get on have all those kids?
We'll talk about it afterwards. Hit me up after the show.
Bet.
And Miles, you were cracking me up. You were like, I'm never going to get as angry as my dad does. You don't have children, right?
No, not at all.
Okay, well, you will get as angry as your father, okay? One day you're going to walk into your house, yell at your kid, and shove something up his ass, okay? Just like your father did to you. Trust me.
Come to terms with that.
It happens. It happens. Yeah, it is great to be here with all y'all, cracking some jokes. I see Alex Bishenko is on tonight. Alex is a great guy. Alex is the undisputed, self-proclaimed king of the one-liners in the triangle. He's a great guy. I see you on Facebook, Alex, fighting the good fight, keeping things civil, trying to drop some knowledge. It's not easy, man. I think you might be a little bit of a masochist that you can take that torture, man. I don't know. I think maybe you should just post cat memes, just like maybe like Photoshop like a face mask on that hang in there poster, I don't know. I feel like people they see that and they're like, I'm the cat. And if I fall off, I get coronavirus. Like maybe that would, maybe you should try that. I thought there was a moment this past week where I thought I had coronavirus. I couldn't taste or smell my food. That's one of the symptoms. And then I realized I was eating a Domino's pizza. So I was like, well, I guess I'm okay. But you know what? I do need to thank that guy. I mean, he risked his health. He risked his coworkers' health. He risked his family's health to deliver my family boneless wings. I was very appreciative. I tipped him 15% after tax. I mean, what are you gonna do? I felt very, very generous. But I see a lot of people talking about this. Have you heard of this COVID-15? It's supposed to be the the people are going to gain while they're locked in. COVID-15. I mean, we knew you before the lock-in started. You know, don't come out of the lock-in and be like, oh, I was hot before that lock-in happened. Like, you know, we're gonna have to have like a national like way in, way out. Like, don't come out of the lock-in bragging about how you used to look. I'm sorry.
I used to have six-pack abs.
Yeah.
Shut up.
There you go. But things are changing at my house. We got to educate the kids now. Like my wife and I were educating the kids. All hands on deck with that effort. I had to give up my old computer, the old computer that was dedicated to being my porn computer. You know, like nobody else touched this thing, and now it's educating the kids. Like, I mean, you know, I guess it's a better use for it. I don't know. But now I'm using I got to use my mobile phone to watch porn. Which I guess the millennials can do that. I'm no good with it. I fat finger buttons all the time. You know, I can deal with my wife walking in on me watching porn, but then, you know, I fat fingered a phone call to my mom during watching porn. And I mean, that was a little hectic. She didn't really know what was going on. Afterwards, I just had to promise her that she was going to get a grandchild out of it, you know? So now I gotta talk my wife into getting pregnant again. So that's good. But yeah, I mean, this whole lock-in's got me thinking about things. I'm thinking about like how much, and I feel like I can say this, right? Because I'm a white guy, but like, it just reminds me about how much I hate white people. Okay. Like, and not just because they buy up all the toilet paper in an emergency. Okay. not just that. But also like, and I'm not talking about Southerners either. I'm talking about north of the Mason-Dixon line. Okay. White people from Connecticut, New Hampshire, they're racist as hell. Honestly. Black people have no idea how racist white people are. You know, I'm just living my life, and you'll just hear white people say awful racist things. I was talking to a guy one time, and like out of the blue, he was like, you know, no matter how much money he makes, Biggie Smalls is always going to be a fat N-word. And I was like, I'll take cheese on that burger. Like, I didn't know what to say to him, you know? I'm like, dude, I'm just here getting some food. And that's how it is being a white guy. It's just coming at you. But yeah, like, you know, and then remember when they were going to like find out all the white guys who had done blackface, right? It was like the governor of Virginia. And then it was like the president of Canada. And he's one of the good ones. Like the president of Canada, like Obama loved him. Like he's one of the good ones. And apparently like he was doing blackface so much that like Canadians, they just thought he was black. Like when they told him, they were like, what do you think about this guy painting his face? And they were like, yeah, he should stop painting it white. Like he should just go his natural skin color. Like that's how bad he was. But yeah, like and the cultural appropriation is awful. I mean, white people are so belligerent about that. I went to the reggae concert in Raleigh last summer. And you know, there were no black people in the audience, and I get it. Black people don't come to white people events. I get that. And I can deal with that. But it was a reggae concert and there were no black people on the stage. Like that was troubling to me. Like I was like, can't you just grab like an usher, give him like a fake dread hat and have him beat into some steel drums? Like just make all these white people feel better about themselves, for God's sakes. Oh man. Hey, well, I had fun tonight. Matthew Ford, thank you for putting this together. Thank you, everybody. It's good to see you, Amir. Good to see you, Matthew White.
Thank you so much, Jeremy.
Good to see you, Jeremy.
Thank you, Jeremy,
I was
so
listening the whole
much.
time.
Hey, I'm eager to find out his thoughts on green people. I don't know. Well, maybe later. Maybe that's a part 2. We'll find out. I guess I'm supposed to be sad right now. I guess everyone heard the news. I don't know what to say, guys. Mayor Faulkner, he shut the show down, which means we're all unemployed. We all have to move out. I'm not sure if we'll ever be able to financially recover from this, honestly. I really don't. But in the meantime, while we try to file for unemployment and a few government-backed loans, please give it up for your next comic, Paru. Don't call me Paru Patel.
P Drizzle.
Thank you for that introduction. So a lot of my friends have been asking me lately, Paru, how are you handling this quarantine life so well? So I figured, let me just share this with you, my little secret. So I'm going to share this with you. This is how I do it. This is how I do it. La, 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 la.
Hey,
This is how I do it. It's Tuesday night. I got my vodka wine.
Hey.
Party's up here in Carey, so I pour these in a cup. Quarantine got me drinking like you know what's up.
Hey.
Can't really go nowhere because I'm faded. He's on the street because I'm faded.
Faded.
So that's how I do.
Hey.
Even though quarantine, life is so great, it's made me forget almost forget what humans look like. If it weren't for TV, God, it's my saving grace. I've been watching a lot of Gossip Girl and Friends. Yeah, I never realized how good looking people were on the day to day. Like I never realized that before quarantine. Like I gotta admit, I'm pretty excited about when this quarantine life is gonna end. I'm gonna hit up all the coffee shops and meet a lot of hot people. Really, really something to look forward to. Some of my friends have been asking me about some dating advice. So I figured, sure, I guess I can give you some dating advice. So I have a couple of people calling in. Let me see if I can figure out how to do this. See, the first caller is kind of from long distance, so it might be a little difficult. Oh, there we go. Hi, Colin Grant, right? Yes, it's me. Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it. I'm really excited to be here tonight. Well, we're excited to have you on here, Colin. So tell me, what questions do you have? Well, really, I just have one really big question. So where would you go on a first date? Where would you take someone on a first date? That is a really good question, Colin. Thank you for bringing that up. Now, let me ask you real quick. Where do you normally take your first dates? Oh, yes. So I normally take them to my there's a famous restaurant nearby called The Lake. And then sometimes I take them to the woods. And then also I will take them back to my cave. Oh, okay. So that's good. So, safety first with all this that's going on. I would recommend, on a first date, you don't want to go anywhere too fancy, but also you want to keep it, you don't want to be too suggesting. So I would eliminate the dining room and the bedroom area immediately. Also, I wouldn't be too casual and take them to the bathroom, aka woods, so quickly. I suggest that you take them to maybe the bottom of the stairs, because that way, they don't know too much about you, and if it works out, then there's nowhere to go but up. So, well, why, thank you. That was really, really great advice. I really appreciate it. Cheerio. Well, thanks. I'm glad I was able to help you. Okay, so now we have another caller. Let me see if I can get this. I don't know this person. He's actually a friend of a friend of a friend. So his name is Barry Purple. I think it's an alias name. I'm not really sure. So let's put on Barry. Oh. Hi, Barry. Yeah, hi. I wanted to know, what should you wear on a first date? I think maybe a little more than what you're wearing now. Look like you're wearing a tie. Yeah, well, my friends tell me that this is what I can wear because, this is what I look good in, so this is what I wear. I feel really uncomfortable right now. I'm just gonna end this whole thing. I'm so sorry, guys. Guys, I'm so sorry. I hope nobody of at a young age saw this. Please, apologies, Matt. Please don't not put me on the next show for this incident. I'm so sorry. I didn't know he was gonna be naked. Okay.
Hey,
So
are you done, Paru, or are you still going?
I can be done if you want me to.
Oh, you got a minute.
Okay, well, I will. Well, this next one is 2 minutes.
We'll do it anyway.
Okay, I'll do it. So I just want to tell you though that my friend told me that this next joke is a bit racist, which shocked me because I was just like, dude, I don't see color. I definitely hear it though, which is how I knew he was white when he said it. Yeah, but I no, seriously, I don't see color. I don't judge people based on what they look like. I will judge people based solely on the type of music they listen to. Yeah, so like if you listen to country music, you're racist. You are black and you listen to country music, you're racist against your own kind.
Oh.
If you're a black artist collaborating with a country artist, you are an entrepreneurial genius. You like heavy metal music? You're socially awkward and I don't have the time to tell you how to do things, I don't have the time to teach you. Also because I like heavy metal music and I don't really know what to do with myself. Like, hands, what are these hands for? Like, what do you do with them? I don't know. You like opera music? Fat, you're rich, and into BDSM. Stay away. One more. You like pop music? You're either a 13-year-old girl or someone that's trying to pick up a 13-year-old girl. All right. I'm out.
Thank you so much, Paru.
You live?
Oh, hey guys. I guess you heard the news. Still packing up over here.
No. The show must go on, man.
Not the
All
song.
right, you guys.
Maybe there's something we could say to him,
I know. There's nothing we can do. Although you did bring up opera music, I do a pretty funny impression of a vain opera singer. It goes like this: me, 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 me. That's it. That's the intro. Yeah, I wish there was more we could do. I'm glad I saved all my Amazon boxes right now. Maybe this next comic can provide us with some relief. I don't know. Hey, everybody, give it up for Captain Arab, Amir SH.
Captain Arab, yay!
Yo, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we can
All
hear
right,
you.
cool. Last time I did this, no one was able to hear me.
It was a headdress.
What?
I think so. I think my mic is actually racist, so I won't
Hello?
be doing any accents
Hello?
this time.
What?
Wait, don't tell me it's happening again.
What?
Please
Hello?
don't.
No, it's
We
not.
can't.
What?
Oh, God.
What?
All right.
They're
So,
missing
Amir, is he
I
on?
wanted. What?
I think he's on. I think he's on.
I know you guys are messing with me.
I was
Hey, we're fucking with. You're good. Go, man.
All right, all right, all
Oh
right.
no.
Thank you. Fuck you guys. I'm doing my bit anyway, whether or not you can hear me or not. So I want to tell you guys about what I have been doing on this lockdown, other than very closely studying my own poop schedule, which is a complete not a waste of time, by the way. If you're trying to understand yourself in this lifetime, at any point come to a self-realization, then you also need to do the following. I know a lot of people like go hiking the Himalayas or backpacking through Europe to find themselves. Dude, I went to Europe. I didn't find shit, okay? Not only did I not find shit, I didn't shit the whole time I was there. I don't understand why you would want to introduce that level of unpredictability in your own life. Okay, stay put and just study your own internal bowel movement. If you're trying to understand yourself, it starts from the internal, not from the external. I have an Excel sheet. I've gone the whole 9 yards with this thing, man. Like I know for a fact that if I eat, like I'm gonna eat this pistachio right here. Do you guys see this? I will shut this out at approximately 9:27 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Nice.
According to my calculations. That's within like a 4-minute margin of error. Okay, 4 minutes give or take. Next week we're working on reducing that margin of error. So next week it'll be approximately 2-minute margin of error. We have a sufficient data to reduce it by 2 minutes. And by we, I mean myself and my butthole.
Beautiful relationship.
Yeah, we've been working very hard at it. So, other things I've been doing is we have been myself and my butthole have been watching the news a lot. Dude, one headline I came across, I want to read this to you guys because I've been looking for like happy news, right? Not non-apocalyptic news. So this news headline was NASA launches virtual reality space tours during lockdown to keep astronauts from butting heads. I'm sorry, are your astronauts 11? Like, what? Like, were they like wrestling too much in the living room? Like, I don't understand. Like, why do you need to do that to keep them from butting heads? And then I read the article. It turns out they signed them up for the chess club initially, but that didn't work out. They were trying to force feed the instructor chess pieces. So and then they were like, oh, okay, here's what we'll do is we'll create a software that simulates them actually doing their job, so they'll keep calm instead. Turns out it's working. I don't know. Maybe something for the politicians to keep in mind. I don't know. Another headline is in the time where humor is needed the most, Canadians host hair freezing competition. So it turns out these competitions are in like the northern part of the Yukon, where it's like it averages like 14 degrees Fahrenheit. So like over there, the Canadians are like wetting their hair and going outside to watch their hair freeze in like a funky way. That's their humor. So like I don't know too much about humor or comedy, but like I guess dying of pneumonia is a little bit funnier than dying of COVID-19. I don't know.
What you mean? You should not impeach.
What was that? Was there a comment there? What was that?
Y'all gotta go some way.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Other than that, my butthole and we've been good. It's been stressful though. But in order to alleviate the stress, I've been getting high and watching Japanese dubbed Friends. So it's been good. It's Monica, Chandler, Joey, how you doing? Anyway, That's my time. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Yay.
Love you.
All right. Hey, give it up, Amir SH, everybody. Thank you so much, Amir.
Clap,
Oh
clap,
my
clap,
gosh.
clap, clap.
Oh, I'm still reeling from everything.
Baby, I found this on the floor.
Oh, well, thank you for that. This is my girlfriend, by the way. This is Gizam.
Hello, girlfriend.
Hi.
Hey, hold on. Wait a minute. You're a genius. You just gave me a great idea. Oh my gosh. Babe, go downstairs, get me some soap, some measuring tape, and some sneeze guards. All right? Some sneeze guards. All right. This is very exciting, everyone. I think I've got an idea to get our comedy show back on the air. Everybody get ready. While I'm doing that, everybody please savor every bite of your next comedian. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Bobo Delicious.
Hello. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Just to check. All right. Are we on?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Look good, sound good, Bobo.
Thank you. Hello and welcome everyone to come back to Bobo Delicious Quarantine Kitchen. Today, last week, if you did not tune in last week, we make a fantastic, delicious cocktails. But this week, in honor of my very own sister's birthday, I'm going to show you how to make a birthday cake. Because let's just give it up to all the people that are having a birthday during the coronavirus. It sucks ass, okay? And I bet it suck ass because I don't eat ass, so I don't know how it would suck because that's not my repertoire, okay? Because I can't imagine the people that eat ass. Like, what else? Everything. Like, America got so much fucking food. America got so much food that America got allergic to the food, okay? Why would you choose to eat ass? Okay, it's like the people that eat ass probably don't eat gluten, don't eat sugar, don't eat no carbs. Okay, this bitch don't eat ass because obviously I enjoy a cupcake. Okay, so let's start with my very own sister Michelle, who having her birthday today. For those of you who watch and you know my sister, you know she's a crazy motherfucker. Okay, my sister Michelle is one of those people that been in America for like more than half of her life, but her accent is getting worse and worse and worse by the day. Okay, now unlike me, I speak 2 languages, English and broken English. Okay, Michelle got a whole entire new language all by her own damn self. Okay, so Michelle, one thing, Michelle been living in America for like 20 some years, and apparently the bitch cannot say anything that like pronounce the word peach, like the fruit, or she cannot say beach, like the beach. You know, every time Michelle trying to say those words, it sounds like she's trying to say bitch. So the last time we went to the farmer market, okay, beautiful Sunday morning, and we are approaching one of the farmer who have these beautiful fresh fruit that he just got into the market. And Michelle walked over very confident, and he was like, and then also the man have all these beautiful like daughter or grandkid of him, just, you know, all the girls just come out and help him sell it, his beautiful like peaches and strawberry. And Michelle walked over to the farmer and say, mister, how much for your bitches? And the sweet old man turned around and go, excuse me, I'm sorry, they are not for sale. And then Michelle go, well, what the fuck did you take you here from here for? And that's the story of my sister. And now this is the woman who in charge of homeschool her little children. So we'll see how that report card comes out. But anyway, let's get back about the cooking part of the show. I'm gonna show you today how to cook a beautiful birthday cake. And also in the coronavirus time, number one, very simple thing. You can get you some K-pop. Listen, just fucking do this shit, okay? Don't try to make from scratch. Don't try to be like one of those people, okay? The people that like make from scratch and got nothing else to do, okay? So get you like some mix and make the cake. Very simple. You can mix everything in a little mixer, put all the shit, just read the ingredient in the box and put it in your mixer and just turn it up like this, okay? And the technical difficulty. It's okay. It's okay. You're gonna survive. It's gonna be okay. It's just gonna look like cocaine, and some of y'all probably familiar with that. So you mix your little batter, and then you put it in a little round pan, and you bake it up. And after you bake it up, voila, the magic of television. You're gonna have a little cake, round cake like this. And what you can do is you're gonna get you a little white frosting buttercream, and you're just gonna shape it. Just make sure that you get yourself a little spatula, and you're just gonna frost it to look like a little toilet paper. Can you see? Beautiful. Yay. Now, so this is what you can do. Now, if you're one of the crazy ass motherfucker, well, you can just use real toilet paper like this and just frost that shit up. Trust me, they don't really care. Everyone is drinking like Peru. Everyone is on drug like Amir. So everyone, they probably don't even know what the fuck they eating. So don't worry about it. If you need to use the raw toilet paper, let's just put it that shit up. And then lastly, of course, if you're gonna have a toilet paper cake, you definitely want to add a little bit of pizzazz in it. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna get a little chocolate frosting. And what you can do is you can put a little chocolate frosting in the little back like this. And this is how you're gonna make a little dookie. Okay? So you put it in a little pipe like this, okay? And very gently, okay, holding it.
Where yours at? Where yours at?
Like, what?
Bring mine back.
I can't hear you. Okay, so you have a little chocolate frosting like this, just straight out the can, okay? And you're gonna put it in your little piping back, and you're gonna pipe a little dookie like this, okay? There you go. Can y'all see? Okay, you just, just roll it up, make it look like a real dookie, because this lockdown is shitty as it comes. Okay, don't worry about making it beautiful, because at the end of the day, everything is shitty right now. Okay, so that's all you can do. You can make it look like a real tur like that. Okay, like a real tur. Beautiful, isn't that? Okay, and that is how you would make a toilet paper dookie birthday cake during the coronavirus time. Thank you for watching the Bobo Delicious Quarantine Kitchen. Hope to see you here. Maybe next time. Maybe next time I won't be cooking, because quite frankly, it's over this shit.
Hey, thank you so much, Bobo. Oh, that was fantastic. Hey, everybody, Matt's off getting supplies to help save the show. I can still see G's head for some reason. Hey, there she goes. Hey, guys, our next comic, unlike me, is no dummy. Please, it's an honor to introduce a comic who also hopes one day to be a real boy. Give it up for Alex Bashenko. Yeah! As soon as I spotlight him here. Hey, take it away, Alex.
Yeah, you guys turn your mics on, because I'm gonna try some new stuff after I do some old jokes. So I want to see.
Oh, trust me, we'll all be watching you, Alex.
Cool. Okay, so let's get it started. So recently, I took first place in a dick measuring contest. That's right. I measured 26 dicks in 60 seconds with my hands tied behind my back. Yeah. So before the quarantine, I was in Durham, and I saw a young man get down on one knee and propose to his girlfriend. And I thought, wow, Durham is really getting gentrified. I remember just a few years ago, if a guy in Durham gave a girl a rock, the guy was not the one on his knees. I saw a commercial recently where Asian American supermodel Chrissy Teigen was chasing her toddler daughter around her kitchen while wearing stilettos. Commercials are so unrealistic. I mean, can you imagine an Asian woman wearing shoes in the house? I used to have a boss named Scott, who later became Sharon. And I gotta be honest with you guys. I think what Scott did is disgusting and immoral. I mean, how could a man pick the name Sharon? Did to get that joke. So we're all quarantined, of course, and this quarantine's been messing with my sleep. I mean, every night I go to bed at 11 o'clock, and I wake up at the bottom of the stairs. And I got so bored during the quarantine that I started thinking about my Halloween costume in March. And I think this year I'm going as a software engineer who does stand-up comedy by night. I see how it is. Right. So I could not figure out why one person needs 20 rolls of toilet paper. And then I found out Taco Bell is still open. So, I spent hundreds of dollars of my own money helping people who lost their income during the quarantine. And the only thing I asked for in return was to see them naked. And yesterday was 420. And guys, I'm single and I live by myself. So being quarantined by myself in my apartment, I learned the true meaning of 420. It's the last page of Pornhub. So I've been spending a lot of time on social media while I'm quarantined, and I've noticed that there are a lot of women on Instagram who claim to be fashion models, yet they never model more than 3 square inches of fabric. Okay, that got silence. All right.
Okay, I'm kidding.
Let's see. What else? I still got 5 minutes to go. So, but I'm kind of glad that this quarantine is happening, because before the quarantine, the coronavirus was spreading faster than Melania's legs when Trump first told her he was a billionaire. And speaking of Trump, he's been calling coronavirus the China virus. And I got to tell you guys, yes, the coronavirus came from China, but that is not a reason to call it the China virus. I mean, if we started calling things by, based on where they came from, Melania would be called the first escort. Okay. All right, fine. So, more old stuff. So, as you guys probably know by now, because I've said it like a million times, I'm originally from Ukraine. And, Ukraine and Russia, not the best of friends, which is why watching the Olympics with my father is a blast. Like, picture this. Me and my father sitting on the couch. The camera pans to the Belgian swimmer. My father says nothing. The camera pans to the Chinese swimmer in the next lane. My father says nothing. The camera pans to the Russian swimmer. My father goes, "I hope he drowns." But, Ukraine and Russia and all the other Eastern European countries, they're all known for one thing: mail order brides. Now, have you guys noticed something? That when a Mexican person crosses the border into the United States and then works hard every day for poverty wages, we deport that person. But when a gold digging Eastern European mail order bride comes to America, marries an American man, and then contributes absolutely nothing else to the American society. She becomes the first lady. So let's see. What else?
What was another joke? Fuck. What was one of his jokes?
Oh, okay. So, I'm fat, and I think there's because I like to go out to eat at restaurants, and one time I went to a restaurant, and I told the manager that the restaurant's name was offensive, and they need to change it. So now this restaurant is called Caucasian Barrel.
Jesus.
Oh, come on, that's a funny joke. Where's the last track? Thank you. Speaking of restaurants.
So you'll spotlight me, and then you'll spotlight Janine. Oh, hey, how you doing?
And
What are you doing, Matt?
when you go into surgery and they put you under, okay, sorry, I messed up that bit. You guys ever been to one of those, Kanki Steakhouse or one of those Japanese restaurants where they, juggle knives and shit?
Yeah.
Do you think that when you go into surgery and they put you under, the surgeon has that kind of showmanship? Do you think the surgeon, takes his scalpel and his clamps and goes clank, clank, and then starts juggling his instruments? And then he cuts a piece of your spleen, tosses it to this nurse and that nurse and this nurse, and then cuts out your small intestine and tosses it into his hat. You think that happens?
All the time.
And my sense of humor doesn't just make people laugh. One time, it actually saved me from getting fired from my job. Like, there was this one time where the management of my company decided that nobody could smoke anywhere in the property, including outside the office. And all my coworkers who would take cigarette breaks outside the office, they were all grumbling around me like, "Man, I can't believe I can't take a cigarette break anymore. Where am I supposed to smoke now?" And me, I'm sitting at my desk, typing away, trying to get work done, completely focused on my work, not paying attention to what's going on around me. When all of a sudden I hear, "Hey, Alex, do you smoke?" And I was startled. So the first thing that came out of my mouth was, "Not cigarettes."
Not cigarette.
What else is there to smoke?
And then I thought, for sure I was going to get fired. But luckily for me, my coworkers knew that I was a funny guy and that I joked around all the time. Oh, that's my time, but hold on. But I joked around all the time, and so they just assumed it was another one of my jokes. So I never got into any trouble. So yeah, that's the time, you guys. Unless you want me to do more, thank you.
Thank you so much, Alex Vashenko. Hey, listen, I got a plan here, so we're gonna do this. There's a condom for the mic. Hold on, we're gonna wipe down this.
There's something going on with the audio.
Oh, what? We're gonna wipe down this. Hey, no dirty thoughts, all right? No dirty thoughts. I'm almost done sanitizing the bedroom. I think we're gonna be in really good shape, guys, when the mayor comes back for his final inspection. I'm gonna continue doing my thing here, but in the meantime, let's all welcome to the slumber party, Janine Slaughter.
Woo!
What up?
What's up?
What up?
Listen. Okay, little disclaimer. You see these 2 cups here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been sipping, okay? Yeah, I've been sipping a little bit while I was waiting on my turn. So Feeling a little tipsy right now. How's everybody doing out there? This is awkward. This is my first time doing virtual comedy.
We're doing good, Janine.
I'm doing good, good. All right. Look, second disclaimer. I have no jokes. I wanted some adult interaction. So I signed up for this shit so I could talk to somebody other than my 11-year-old and my 13-year-old, because I wanted to talk to some people. I wanted to interact with you. Guys aren't laughing. Y'all don't think that shit's funny, huh? Well, I tried to write some. No, listen. So I'm going to use my little time. It's my time. I could do what I want with it. I'm going to use it as like my little therapy session to get some shit off my chest.
Right.
All right.
This little quarantine thing is, you know what I'm saying? It's been really rough for me. You know, like, I don't know about y'all that are like married and getting dick and fucking and shit like that, but I'm single, okay? I'm here with 2 kids. I don't own a vibrator or anything like that. So it's rough here for me with these 2 kids. And I've been working from home before, like before all this shit happened, I worked from home. So I didn't think this was going to be that bad. You know, when they first said, you know, okay, the kids are going to be home from school, I'm like, okay, it's not going to be that bad, right? But then they were like, now you got to homeschool your kids, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm like, okay, I'm a fucking travel agent. I'm not a teacher. If they want me to teach these little motherfuckers how to get from Raleigh, Durham to LA, you know, without connecting on the cheapest motherfucking flight, I got you covered. But I can't teach them, you know, school. That's not my forte. But I gotta tell y'all, they've been home from school for a little bit. And, you know, despite my apprehensions with this homeschooling shit, things are going pretty fucked up. Oh my God, like this shit sucks. Major ass. Like, what the fuck? Like, education is so overrated. Like, education is so fucking overrated, y'all. Like, I'm just to the point where I'm like, oh my God. Like, the other day, I really felt like a lot of dumb motherfuckers have gone on to lead successful lives. Like, maybe we're putting too much stock in education, you know? Like, I thought I was pretty smart, but I'm realizing that I am not smarter than a fucking 5th grader. I realize that shit. I'm not smarter than a fucking 5th grader. And I realize that a lot of dumb motherfuckers have gone on to lead successful lives, right? Floyd Mayweather, right? You got the fucking Kardashians. Look at them, right? They've gone on to live very successful lives. Look at the fucking president, right? Dumbest motherfucker. Look, he lead the country, dumbest motherfucker we got out here. So I'm like, fuck this homeschooling shit. I'm not even having no more parts of it. I'm sick of it. And another thing I realized too with this homeschooling shit, we putting too much emphasis on nutrition. Do we really need 3 motherfucking meals a day? Breakfast, lunch, and dinner with snacks in motherfucking between. We putting too much emphasis on that shit. And we wonder why we got a country full of fat motherfuckers, okay? I've been cussing a lot, you know, like I cussed a lot before this quarantine, but I realized since this thing, I've been cussing a whole lot. So I'm sorry, y'all, if I cuss a lot on this thing, because I've been saying like motherfucker, shit, bitch, a whole lot lately. So I apologize in advance if I offend anyone with all of my profanity, okay? You guys forgive me?
Yes.
Are you good? You can get it out.
Thank you. I appreciate that because I'm like stressed. Listen, I'm locked up in the house with these 2 motherfucking, who said that? I'm locked up in the house with these 2 motherfucking kids. Listen, they fight all fucking day, y'all. It's like I'm locked in the house with Ike and motherfucking Tina Turner all fucking day long. And I'm the motherfucker ready to snort the cocaine. They fight all fucking day long over this fucking PlayStation. It's driving me crazy, and I'm a real talk. And remember how in the movie, like Ike had all them dates, like he had San Antonio and he had Dallas, Texas, and he had all these dates. This little motherfucker got all these tournaments. He got Grand Theft Auto, he got Fortnite, he got NBA, he got all this shit, and they fighting all fucking day, and it's just driving me fucking crazy. Like, I don't know what the fuck to do. Like, I don't. And y'all know, y'all heard all my stories about my sorry ass ex-husband. Y'all know how I feel about his ass, right? Oh God, he's no help. And don't get me wrong, y'all know the story. Y'all know I really miss being married. Y'all know I loved being married. Y'all know I think marriage is a beautiful thing, right? Me and that clown, we grew apart, right? Like overnight, we just weren't compatible anymore, you know. When I think back on it, you know, maybe if I had started fucking smoking crack too, shit would have been different. You never know. You know? I think I'm too good to smoke a little crack, you know. Oh gosh, you know, I definitely don't think I'm too good to smoke a little crack. But you know, y'all, yeah, it's been an interesting journey. I started drinking. Oh, you know what else I want to talk about? I want to talk about dick pics, y'all. Dick pics with this quarantine, I know they are at an all-time high. Unsolicited dick pics are at an all-time high. And I want to ask the fellas, because I really, like, as a single woman, I've been getting a lot of dick pics lately. And I've been wondering, like, and they coming in all shapes, sizes, and colors. Like, I've been wondering, like, as a guy, I want to know what goes on in the thought process of a man. Because if I was a dude, right, and I was going to send a dick pic, like, I wouldn't send a dick pic unless I knew for sure that when she opened that picture, she going to be like, God diggity damn, right? like if you ain't like packing the short, like what in the, what in your thought? Like, I'm trying to figure that out. Like, golly gee, right? Like, you know, you guys know that we can screenshot that shit, right? You know that we can show that shit to our friends. Come on, guys. Like, I'm trying to figure that shit out.
And we're laughing too.
And you know what? Ladies, I've been seeing a lot of ladies complaining, and they've been saying shit like, you know, they're so appalled and they're so disgusted with the dick pics and stuff. And I just want to say, listen, I'm here to help. Forward those pics to me, and I will personally address those fellas for you. If you're disgusted or you're appalled, send those pics to me, and I'll address those fellas for you. I'll take care of that. I'll take those pics off your hands, and I'll address those fellas for you. What else did I want to talk about? Oh, I got a birthday coming up, y'all. In 6 days, I'm going to be 48. Yes. Thank you, Bobo, for the shit toilet paper cake. Yes, I'm going to be 48, y'all, in 6 days. So my birthday, yes, on the coronavirus. I'm excited though about my birthday. I really am, especially with all this like coronavirus and death and stuff. I'm excited to, you know, just be alive and to be able to celebrate another year of life. I am getting older though. Like, even though I don't like look 48, you know, a lot of my body feels 48, like my knees. Oh my God, the knees are like the first thing to go, right? Like, I really realized, I'm not kidding y'all, I really realized last year when I took my daughter trick-or-treating, my knees was like, how much candy you gonna let this little motherfucker get? Listen, I knew like my knees, the knees are the first thing to go. Oh, listen. And I don't even talk about the gray hair on the hoo-ha. Lord have mercy. That's just, I didn't work this, but I looked there, I said, God, I didn't work this poor little girl to death. I have more gray hair on my hoo-ha than I do upstairs. I said, oh my God. Baby, she's just tired. She's just ready. She need a stimulus check. This little girl need a stimulus check. I said, oh my God. But she's hanging in there. She's hanging in there. Hopefully when this corona is over, she can get back to work. So let me see, what else do I want to talk about? He said I got a little bit of time. I don't really have a lot to talk about, y'all.
You got 2 more minutes, girl.
I've been drinking. I want to talk too dirty because everybody was talking all that racist stuff. I heard a lot of racial shit tonight. You guys ought to stop that racial stuff. Stop that stuff. It's not nice. It's not nice at all. What else do I want to talk about? I think that's it, y'all. I think that's it. I talked about my kids, talked about my vagina. I talked about dick pics. What else? That's it. I'm intoxicated. It's my birthday in 6 days. I deserve it. I'm here with these kids on quarantine. I deserve it, right? I deserve.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right.
That's right. Oh no, I'm not exercising. Hell no, I'm eating everything in sight. I've been trying every day I wake up and I have these conversations with myself that today's the day, Janine. You're gonna eat healthy today, Janine. You're not gonna but yesterday I ate 2 Kit Kats. I ate pizza. Like every day it's just downhill. It's like there's 2 voices in my head. Like one is like telling me to eat right, and then one is like, bitch, you already fat. Go ahead and eat the shit. I don't know. I don't know. I'm struggling, y'all. I'm really struggling on this thing. But I think that's all I have. Thanks for having me, guys. Thanks for letting me.
Thank you.
Look at Alex. Tell him to wake his ass up. Wake your ass up. You done taught all them corny ass jokes. Wake your ass up. Listen to you stumble and fumble over all them jokes. Wake your ass up.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Janine.
Love you guys.
Love you too.
I
Love
love
you too.
Say it back.
Well, look at this. Things are looking much better here. Look, not a speck of dust. Okay, I hereby declare this show to be reinstated.
Oh God.
Yay.
What
Did you hear
happened?
that, everybody? We're reinstated. We're back on the air. Thank God. And perfect timing, too, because here up next comes our headliner. Ladies and germs and puppets of all ages, put your sanitized hands together for Matt. Whoa!
Hate.
Yay.
Listen, hate. What's up, we hating in this bitch. Shout out to everybody that's up here, man, for real. That's watching, everybody, all the comments up here. Janine, thanks for drinking, being honest. Love it, appreciate it. Sorry to hear about all those small dick pics you're getting. Dude's a little short coming up. No, that is a funny thing about the process. Like motherfuckers, like, what are they saying? Oh, this gonna kill it right now. Let me get a vein in this motherfucker. This is gonna kill it. This is gonna put. You know what? Let me just send my head. That's all I want. You know what? I'm gonna just send it to her in like sections, like ja. It's like, okay, by the fourth pit, you can get all of it. Okay, you can get all of it. You got motherfuckers sending sections twice and shit. Anyway, nah. I think that's funny.
16
But
attachments.
shout out, you're holding it down with the kids. I appreciate you. Yo, teach your kids how to travel. Yo, it's probably the best thing you could do. I'm being honest. Get them out of there. Get them out of there early. By the time they like 16, 17, you know what? I want to go to Europe. They out of here. They go. Anyway. I wish somebody could teach me how to travel. I had to learn that shit on my own. Bobo, I love the Dookie cake, holding it down. Love the Dookie cake, you know. Holding it down for all the shitters out there in the world. Appreciate all that. Have you ever heard this one? One time for the shitters in the world, player. You know what I'm saying? Everybody with all the good bows. You know what I'm saying? Out there staying regular in this beach. One time.
Cute life.
Yo, cute life, you know what I'm saying? I stay in the bathroom, you feel me? No, I do everything in the bathroom. I really do have the poop cake was dope though. That was good. That was I wanted excuse me. I wanted to taste. I gotta get into that world. If I knew the quarantine was gonna be like this, I probably tried ass before, man. I ain't tried before, so I don't even know. If I knew this life could be like that, maybe I missed out on something because I am totally fan of the other thing. I'm all about it. But if I probably tasted I don't want to get too dirty, but you see these lips, you see these motherfuckers. No, not the Dookie cake. I didn't have these beautiful bad boys in no Dookie princes.
Did you say you wanted to taste the Dookie cake?
Oh
not the actual Dookie cake, but your
he
cake.
wants to just taste. He didn't know the word cake was there. He just wanted to taste the Dookie.
I just wanted to Dookie. You know what? Sometimes I be thinking to myself, I'm gonna say, yo, what if I ate that?
You know what? I used to have a
again?
friend. You know what? A friend of mine used to say. She's like super philosophically, and then she's like,
What'd she
"Listen,
say?
life is a beautiful thing. Sometimes you have to crack life like an ass and lick the crap out of it."
You said the crack out of it? You got to lick it.
The first time I heard it, I was like, yes, bitch. And then it took me like 2 seconds. I'm like,
Where you get your friends at?
You gotta get new friends, Bobo.
That's what I'm saying. You got friends coming out with doo-doo on their face. Yeah, sure. This is what you do. This is what you do. Like, check it. This is what you do. No, I appreciate that about your friends. I will never shake their hands at all. I wrote some stuff down because I don't really know what to do. I just want to talk. I just want to talk, man. I like the interaction, to be honest with you. Good to see everybody still with us. You know what I'm saying? Still like holding it down. And Miles, you were mad sad for the youngest motherfucker in the group, man. That's all I gotta say, man.
Impression on my generation, man. I got
You
it.
came out this motherfucker like My Chemical Romance in this bitch. Came out this bitch sad as a motherfucker. That's all I'm saying. I'm surprised they won't no tears and stuff like that. I've got a little kiddie pool of tears right next to him. I hope they don't hear it.
Cried a whole
shoes all splashing in it. No, I'm kidding. No.
Stroking.
He backstroking it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna learn how to swim one day. No. No, you came out mad sad, man. You young man. You got it. You got it. Yo, believe in yourself. You got it. You still got hair too, man. You got all your hair. What?
I got
anyway.
most
You got most of it. Okay, you still hiring it though. It still looks good though. They can't tell. You call. They can't tell. No, I wanted to talk about that my natural thoughts. Let's be honest with everybody. I'm mad. I'm like pissed. I'm like, oh, and ain't none of that shit funny. Most of the stuff I actually really want to say ain't none of that shit funny. So I'm gonna just talk about something that people be watching. The Tiger King. Like, out of the people that's in the panel and the audience, who saw it? Who watched it?
Yeah, everybody. I'd think everybody, right?
Yeah.
So okay, no. The Tiger King.
Look at Ashley.
Miles ain't watched nothing.
I've watched 2 episodes of it, and I was like, this is not for me.
I didn't like it.
That's why you said that. Is why you said.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Pirate, I know why you didn't watch it. Lean like you watched it, but you're fan. Anyway, I feel like the Tiger King. This is the thought I wrote down earlier. I feel like it was like if Winnie the Pooh was on meth, and like the Tiger King is fucking Tigger, and he fucking finally got his kingdom. He finally got. The nigga was bouncing around for years. He finally got. He goes, oh, I'm at the top of this bit. And like Christopher Robin, I only got 2 characters so far. Christopher Robin. I just thought of it earlier. Christopher Robin was it's sad to say this shit, but it's so mean. Christopher Robin was the boyfriend that he tricked in that ended up dying. Like, he had to get him out of there. He was like, that was Christopher Robin. He was the sweetest motherfucker. Yo, when they brought his mom in at the funeral shit, that was some like fucked up shit. You bring your mom in the funeral and you invite her to the fucking wedding of the new dude? Like fucking
Didn't even know.
2, 3 weeks
too.
later? Damn. I just say the guy was ruthless. He was ruthless. It was funny to watch, man. It was highly entertaining for me. Anyway, I like watching different types of white people. They out here.
I hate him.
Yo, I just had a random thought. Being high a little bit. Just had a random thought. Like, just women, y'all rock purses, right?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, y'all no. Okay. Oh, we got wallets, player. No, like I think I don't know. It'd be a funny idea just to see like an interaction with just two ladies that had different types of bags, but the bags weren't like no designer thing. The bags were just fucking grocery bags, fucking Harris Teeter, shit like that, and just see what that interaction would be like. I would do an act out, but I ain't that drunk, and I didn't know what I was gonna say about that. Oh, see, you got a bag right now. So okay, fool out the ghetto. How would they? Aldi ain't got no bags. It's poor and shit. Anyway, poop schedule, bro.
It's Aldi's bag.
You got one? Yeah, that's it. You know, yo, all this was like the fucking. Can I please have some more, please? No. Anyway.
Carry all your groceries out under your arm.
Yeah. I got it. Don't worry about it. I got it. Got a motherfucker juggling that shit around. Oh, no, I got it. I'm a man. I got it. Got the Crown Royal bag. Yo, I will bring the Crown Royal bag every fucking time. I just saw that on the. Yo, how big is your Crown Royal bag?
Big enough for this.
Give me a minute.
I use the Crown Royal bag for the golf tees, and it's my golf tee bag.
I use them for boxcar tokens.
Oh, you can use them for anything, right?
Yeah.
Ah, shit. I don't know what my Crown Royal bag is. Oh no, I got it.
Hey, Crown Life.
Crown Royal bag.
We got the stocking. He got the style. He ready for Christmas.
Crown Royal bag stay posted up on the mantelpiece.
Candy canes, no thanks. Give me some Hennessy.
No, give me some Hennessy, motherfucker. It's a Crown Royal bag. Nigga, put it in there. Nigga. Are you drinking it? Are you drinking it? Put it in there. Yo, I'm on rum and coke right now. If I was on the Hennessy right now, I'd be all over the place right now. I can't.
You'd be committing crimes right now.
I gotta say that for Fridays and Saturdays. I can't be getting.
Hennessy is the best.
Yo, Hennessy
what
has
you drinking?
unlocked a chapter of my life. I was like, nigga, I've been waiting for this moment.
Bobo, what are you drinking?
Pure
What's
white
that?
Hennessy.
Pure white.
Oh.
Okay. I'm gonna have to
I
switch
think
it
it's
up. Okay.
I think it's water with some food
Okay,
coloring.
what I'm
what
gonna
is the drink?
say is I don't drink. Y'all know I don't drink.
Of course.
I've been like I still have like 2 of these babies.
Yo, if you're looking to give them away,
Back.
Yes.
or I buy it.
If you're looking, just
How
tell
much you gonna buy me? Because every time I go to like the Bahamas, like I'm also packing this shit in a suitcase. I only bought a suitcase because y'all know we Vietnamese. My people drink Hennessy.
You motherfucker
My
about to start
mom was
bootlegging
like,
shit.
get 10 bottles for all of your uncles. So that's why I was like, every time I go to the Bahamas, every time I go travel, I pack this shit home. This is like present for all my uncles and shit. But I still got 2 bottles left. Next time, like after this quarantine, we can break one of these, baby.
No,
Hey,
no
the
sake
goal
or
is to try to get you
soju.
to drink all of them right now. Not right now, but before it's over.
finish it tonight.
You'll be looking, tonight. Until
I've
they say,
recently
you wanna
come into
challenge?
some money.
You
Can
want
I
to challenge?
purchase that for $1,200?
He said, I recently come into some money. AKA, I just got my check, man.
Glad to see that you're being
My
responsible.
money came in.
Only on the essentials.
He said, Miles, that's why you said, man. You said I recently just came into some money.
Yep.
That's what you
I
said.
don't know what to do with it. I can't buy women with
You
it.
dancing around. You said you can't buy women with it, man. You can't negotiate, man. Your negotiation skills.
I can hold it.
Yeah, they're not good.
You can buy women, but it's not right.
You can. I never wish I had more children in my life. $500
I'm
a
glad.
child?
I'm honestly, I'm glad I ain't got no kids. Man, no disrespect to all the parents right now. I'm glad I never had no slip ups, nothing. Cause I see what y'all going through right
Man,
now. I'm good.
If you had kids, you'd be like
Look
Scrooge
back.
McDuck swimming
It
in
could be
change
worse.
right now.
They be swimming in change. They be swimming in nothing. They be just diving to the end of that fucking that vault. They just hit the concrete. They wanted to go swimming, nigga. I didn't know. I told them not to.
Skulls crack open.
Yeah, it's going crack over. They say, okay, well, let's leave them there. They'll get up. They'll get up.
It's a shame that Matt's kids died like that.
It is a shame. No, that's blind. It's a shame Matt's kid want to
died
learn
in the
swimming
boat?
and he didn't want to take them swimming. Fuck that.
He didn't teach him swimming lessons on purpose, so he.
They gonna learn how. I didn't learn until I was in my 20s when I learned how to swim. So they all too. This is how it works. But no, I have no idea where I am on time, man. I just wanted to talk, man. Yo, speaking of, I kind of want to talk about racist shit, but I don't want to talk about racist shit.
Oh, Jeremy's
But,
your guy. You got to talk to Jeremy about it.
But Jeremy, since you just added to the resident white community, they just got added on. Yo, the protest has been funny to me. My thought on it, I think it's just Trump people that just want to rally. They're like, protest. All right.
It gives them something to do. That's all they have to do.
Rally. It's like, yo, they just got rally there. Like that, it was like the people that went out for all the rallies and then enjoying. You know, like everyone in here that like do comedy. They go on stage once. The first time you go on stage, you like, oh my God, I had so much fun. I'm gonna do it again. That's the same way those rallies are. They're like, oh shit. Nigga, I need to find another rally. They ain't got overnight, man. They don't.
What was really fucked up?
Yo, think about it. Yo, they out there. I served a lot of them today. They are out there.
And what was fucked up? North Carolina announced 34 people have died from coronavirus. Minutes later, these people protested that we need to reopen the economy.
Georgia's way worse.
I said Trump. They were Trump people that rallied. These motherfuckers, they thinking that shit's fake news right now. They literally say, "Oh, the fake news is still out here." It's like, what? Trump didn't get rid of it. It's like that's how they think. That's just my take. I'm gonna pull back
Georgia's governor wants to open up the bowling alleys, the nail salons, all of that shit, and they
And
have
like fucking
190
like
people that died.
places that ain't even essential.
The massage parlor. Come on, the massage
And
parlor.
this is the same governor that didn't realize that.
Yo,
that's
money.
essential.
What,
I mean, it's
massage
only
parlor, you
essential
ain't
if there's a.
yo, you know how much money you can give somebody else that's fucking struggling right now. If you really got money to pay somebody to put their hands on you, ask in your neighborhood. Married motherfuckers around here, this motherfuckers struggling. They can put gloves on. What do you mean?
Right.
Hey, I will say, if any of you guys need money, hit up Alex Vashenko or Jeremy Alder because they seem to be handing out.
Yeah, they got a lot.
Yeah, a lot.
You motherfuckers giving out allowances.
But not nearly as much as Jeremy did. Yeah,
Wait,
Jeremy,
they giving out money. You don't gotta give them
for
pussy.
real, though. Shout out.
Oh yeah, and you don't gotta give them pussy. They giving money with no pussy required.
You ain't gotta give them nothing. They just like, yeah, they like hit me up and slide. They slide in my DM. Slide.
Just to be clear, that's Jeremy
Slide
Alder.
right in. Slide right in. And
wait, what was that? What was that, Jeremy?
I said, just to be clear, that's Jeremy Alder.
Yeah.
Giving away money.
Yeah. No. But for all jokes aside, shout out to Jeremy Alder for doing that. For real though, for somebody that's doing that, that's taking away their savings
and
to
Alex.
help out people. It's like, think about it. Alex, get out of here, man. You just follow him. No, I'm just kidding. No, for real. But no, Jeremy has a shitload of kids. Alex by himself. That's all I'm saying. Jeremy has a shitload.
Hey,
of kids.
Alex may have kids we don't know about.
If he is, he's totally taking the stereotypical black route because we ain't heard about none of those motherfuckers.
Alex been in the streets. Gotta look out for him.
Alex, look at Alex is out here. Alex is out
Which hold on, which streets though, Ashley? Which Ukrainian streets or Raleigh streets?
I think it was Linwood.
I think it's Apex.
Oh God.
Yes, that's right.
He was at those rallies.
It's definitely Durham where he was giving that girl rock.
Yeah.
I like how all y'all chime in right now. It's like everybody was quiet the whole fucking show. As soon as I get up this, let's talk.
Yeah, this is the improv part of the show.
You said
this
talk to me. I don't want anybody to talk to me.
Yeah.
I'm busy.
You said you didn't have any jokes.
Ooh,
Sorry.
So let's talk. If you ain't got no joke, let's talk.
You guys.
Was that Jeremy hitting hard like that?
Matthew White, though, do you feel like a proud papa? Like, are we all your?
Oh no, like y'all my babies, man. And y'all, I'll be honest with you, all y'all beautiful for real. All y'all beautiful. That's coming from the heart and a little bit of Captain. But
I ain't never met this man in my life.
No, for all y'all, like, be honest with you, like to me, like I'm not in a place that I guess like a lot of people are, but everyone here that's in here, I've met through like a class or something. Like I didn't meet y'all. Like, oh my God, we didn't grow up together. None of that. Met y'all through a class, and I still talk to y'all. I look forward to talking to y'all. I enjoy talking to y'all. Like me, right? This is me probably in my best element, and there's people that's known me for years that's never seen me smile like this for this long period of time. So like, and having fun like that. So I enjoy it. I appreciate it. I love watching y'all grow for real. Janine, congratulations again. Also on your birthday and the little festival thing that you got in. I be watching, girl. I be watching.
Thank you.
You out here. You as of right now, you leading the race right now in terms of.
Thank
you. You out here. You holding it down.
You know she's from Michigan now. You know
from the D. You know. In terms of the festival, I'm gonna say this, and y'all tell me what y'all think. I had a couple Christians inbox me because the festival it is for lesbian, gay women, and things like that. And a couple Christians inbox me saying that that I shouldn't do the festival as a Christian woman.
Why?
I shouldn't do it.
Why?
I mean, I think when it comes down to that's the Christianity thing. The thing about it is like not about the group that you're in. It's to me, you have, and this is what I don't know. I'm not even saying this will happen, but you doing a festival like that can actually reach people. Can reach somebody, no matter what your faith is. Can reach somebody. So eventually, that might be questioning theirs, right? Questioning theirs or just questioning anything about life because everybody fucking questions what's going to fuck on in their lives because ain't nobody got that shit down. Everybody's gonna question it at one point in time. So you can meet somebody, like they could see your show, they could be moved by something because this is one aspect where you're moving people, you're really getting to know people. Like the people that come to the shows that really like us. It's weird to say, but some of them they don't know us, but if we make them laugh, they really do like us. Like it literally can change their lives. It can change something in them. So you can meet somebody that can literally change the whole life. You have I've had so many different like letters or just situations that probably wouldn't be the best thing to get into. But I did it because I wasn't thinking about why I'm doing it. I was like, hey, it has people, it's an opportunity. I'm not thinking too much about it. And I've met people to a point where I never thought I'd meet. I inspired people that I wasn't even trying to inspire. I know them. But you can meet some. I think meeting people on that level is one of the things that you got to get to make somebody laugh. Something that, I don't know, not saying you need to do, but something that you should practice. At least something that you definitely should practice. Whether what you take from it or not, like I wouldn't. To be honest with you, as much as I joked about it, but if somebody asked me to do a Trump rally and I knew for a fact they like me, I'd do it.
Oh wow!
Because they like.
You would open for Trump?
No, I didn't say that. No.
Oh, that's what I heard.
Why do you do? I said this do the audience in front of the people, yo. People is everywhere, player. You gotta understand, they everywhere. But like if I knew somebody that was a part of that asked me to do something and they liked me, instead of me being like, oh my God, no, I shouldn't do that. Now, if it's something that takes my life, it's something that takes my life. It is what it is. It's gonna happen either way. All right, it's my time. It's a horrible ending, but that's the way I go out. But if it's something that's not, and something I interact with people, change a couple people's minds, stop. If you get in a situation where you could change somebody's mind, or all they thought was something bad about the demographic, and you get in front of them, and what you give them is something they didn't think about, and you can change their minds, you can actually change that. I mean, that's something that I live for in a way, and that's something that comedy allows people to do.
I feel like this has been The More You Know, brought to you by Matt White.
Okay. No, it comes out. The
more you know. We still have 22 viewers. I'm not sure who is still watching this, but I can. I feel like I need to stop this at some point.
That's all. That's my advice to me. That's my advice. I don't know about anybody else.
That is free advice for all you viewers that are watching. Take Matt White's class. That's who I got started with. I'm pretty sure every one of us got started. Well, a lot of us got started with him. Yep. He does classes. Once things open back up, you're at Moonlight, you're at Good Nights, you're at Back to One. I think people who are watching who want to do stand up should really fall in line with this guy. He's a great coach.
I'm about to be online now. I'm about to be online. You got to be in the same state.
Be his pen pal.
Yeah.
Hey man.
His Venmo, for those of you who want to give money, Alex and Jacob Alder.
And Jeremy Islett.
If I had money like that, man, I'd donate, man. If I had money like that, I would help.
Yeah.
So why don't we take some questions from the audience?
Are there any questions coming in? Let me look. Kimberly Denise just joined. We all love her.
Okay. She's one of my babies as well.
Give me some questions.
Desmond is out there.
We'll send it around the horn.
Don't say nothing, but Iris, like you be
Ward
around.
Barry Ward, yeah. Let's see. Give me some questions, crowd, please.
This is your chance, ladies and gentlemen.
Anybody, if you want to talk to the dummy and the Clorox wipes, or you want to talk to the green, guy here.
You brought the dummy up and then ventriloquist thing. That been dope.
I mean, I gotta work.
I didn't know you had that.
You'd be surprised. I know Gary Miller was with us last time. He had a lot of questions for us, which was great. I feel like we should do a roast at some point. I don't know, on somebody. Can we roast Matt White? Do we all have enough material on Matt White to do a roast?
Hell yeah!
About 6 pages. Nothing too major.
I don't really have anything. Like a few things.
Wait. Do a roast when? Sorry,
I'm just saying. What if we roasted somebody? Pick somebody.
Like right now.
I mean, let's roast the character.
No, not now. Sure, now.
Next week.
I mean, in terms of
roasting, I'm down. I'm down to set up a roast.
I'm vegetarian.
I'm vegetarian.
You can roast vegetables too, Paru.
I do want to remind everybody while I have you that we do have the roast battle coming your way tomorrow. Jacob Rice on Instagram. Look at all these comics. Do any of these comics stand out to you guys?
Polly Polly.
Right? That's gonna be good.
Power.
Yeah.
Drew Robertson.
Yes. Yes. That's gonna be a good one.
Yeah. Andrew Gleason.
That's right. Andrew, Humor and Mistakes. Hey, Bobo.
Ooh, Julie Mitchell.
Bobo, weren't you on Humor and Mistakes recently?
Yes, I was. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Yes, I'm actually was on Humor in Mistake. The episode was uploaded for streaming yesterday, which is the latest episodes. So y'all come check it out.
Are you on a bike?
I heard she uses a lot of profanity.
Oh
in
no,
that
she's straight
episode,
up working
so-
out right now. She's straight
I
up
hope-
working out.
I hope she isn't on a bike.
No, she is.
I am. Y'all want to see? Hold on.
Y'all can see that transition, that's all.
You have to burn a lot of calories when you eat a shit cake. You have to get all those calories back off.
It's like my little bicycle chair. It's my little cycling chair from work. So I took it home at the beginning of the pandemic because I'm only working like not a lot. It's only like this month I only work like 9 days, and whenever I'm at work, I'm like sleep. I was like, people are like come to my office. I was like, where's the light? I was like, bitch, I'm sleeping. But anyway, yes, I'm trying to keep up with Ashley because
I've been in the gym. Well, not the gym, but you know.
I'm into the gym, working on your fitness, girl. Yes.
I've been working out for like 3 weeks, so I'm probably gonna be skinny next week. So don't y'all try to holler at me now.
Yes, queen.
Yeah. Listen,
I
she's
can holler at you
hard.
for a
Like
while
you
now.
fucking wake up at like 8 o'clock in the morning, and the bitch already got like an hour of exercising.
Holler at me now. Don't holler.
Had that Instagram booty.
I'm
I've
not
been trying like a
This pancake is popping. Stop.
That pancake turned into a
This
flat.
pancake out here flipping right now. Flipping on. Go ahead. You want to put some syrup on? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Cute. Don't you cat Juicy in the background? Every time Ashley walks
Motherfucker is like,
by,
yo. When I just come over to flip a few, you know what I'm saying?
I am gonna stop the Facebook live stream real quick, but we can keep going on if y'all'd like. And
Facebook.
if anybody else,
You want to say bye to everybody?
bye.
guys, thank you so much for tuning in, streaming in.
Bye.
Y'all were awesome. Let's do this all again next week, right?
Appreciate you listening to my thoughts.
All right.
Hell yeah.
All right. Good night, everybody.